Right. Hello and welcome back. This is Eldritch Mortician, and we're back to Dream Daddy. It's been a little while since I last put up a Let's Play.
You've got dads.
Had Gen Con and other stuff going on, so let's take a look here. Let's see, we've got Dad Book. Who do we want to try to go out with? Joseph's married, and has our same name. If we got together with him, that would just be confusing. That's Amanda. Let's see. Okay, so clicking on Amanda's profile causes us to have some form of problem. So, we almost slept with Robert already. Brian's kind of annoying. I think Matt might be too cool for us. Craig is cute, but yeah, a little too athletic. Damien. I like Damien. I think Yancey wants us to go for Hugo, though. And like I said, Joseph would just be awkward. So I'm gonna go with Damien, because Yancey's not here to yell at me. Let's see. Long strolls through graveyards, spending time with my son. We listen to Victorian fashion, inevitability of our own demise, or Black Cat. Please send me a letter. He sounds pretty cool. Friday night, you are most likely to listen to True Crime podcast while I taxidermy my newest specimens. He's handy. If you had one thing to take with you into Desert Island, what would it be? A coffin? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's shade from the sun, but okay, so. What are your turn-ons? Producing bosom correctly. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat? Same. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. Cool, cool. So probably well, no. David Lynch isn't really foreign, but, yeah. Ideal date. It's night. We're in an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Cool. I've been to Berlin and never got to go to an industrial dark wave club, so, you know, I can't say whether or not that would be awesome or not. I imagine it would be awesome, but would you never leave home without an upside-down cross? Spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. So, let's look at Hugo's profile. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles of 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. You're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash? I know, and I'm sorry. Okay, Hugo is kind of cool. On a Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Ooh, he's handy too. If you had one thing to take with you on Desert Island, Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. I have to admit that I have not read that. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Well, that lets us right out. What did you want to be when you grew up? A movie star? Okay. You got the Tom Selleck, whatever that other guy's name was, mustache going on. Favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us would read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. That actually sounds awesome. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forgot them at home. I forget them at home a lot. Such as in your picture. Spend a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. That's not fair to call me out like that. I like books. I like reading books. Just haven't got as much time as I used to. Okay, Joseph. Look at Joseph, the forbidden fruit. #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Beautiful wife, 4 amazing kids. Your wife is running around being an alcoholic on the weekends, but, you know, me. Not in church. You can catch me out in the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. Guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. The community and a fun mixer. 6 string, not bad. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. Joseph Christensen, even. Yeah, we're not compatible with this man. Ship captain. Feel-good movies. Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The Good Book. But I'm not gonna be better man, husband, and father. Yeah, let's just leave that alone. Robert. When the entity gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Okay. Little intense there, Robert. On a Friday night, make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's a cop? Was a... okay. Take a gun. Okay. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. Okay, same. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. Okay. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. Well, I can be into that. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. The same. Spend a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay. So, I think if I date him, I'll end up murdered. Brian. Hi, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. Friday night, see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Admirable. Fishing pole, that's practical, yes. Turn-ons, a keen understanding of steak cuts. Unpassable. What you want to be when you grew up? A fireman? What are your favorite movie genres? Romantic comedies, really? Your ideal date? Deck building. Do you mean like card deck building or building a deck? That's an important distinction. Because I could come over there with you know, like freaking Tonto Quarry or something and then be really embarrassed. Portable fishing pole. Sure, I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Matt. Mr. Coffee Shop and Music. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. Selling bean juice at the coffee spoon, hanging out in the park. 80s no wave music. Perfect my cold brew setup, 1 drip at a time, baby. Okay. Find tunes to pass days away. I can understand that. Turn-ons multi-instrumentalism. I think that's not us. What you want to be when you grow up? A barista, weirdly enough. Really? What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. That's a broad category. What's your ideal date? Do we go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat? Why not just adopt a cat? Never leave home without my headphones with in-ear and over-ear just in case. When did writing comments into song titles come from and where did it go? Do we all just agree that it's a bad idea? And Craig. Dad of 3, entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast. Ugh. Friday night, guess one last good cardio session in. Dude, come on. Box of energy bars. What are your turn on 6-minute mile? Sub 6-minute mile. Yeah, fuck that. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. Buddy cop movies. Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Extra tube of energy gel. My mouth time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh, Craig. You're cute, but Damien's kind of extra. So yeah, right. Damien seemed interesting, odd but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get him to know him a little better. Navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Sit there for a minute before I see Damien typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Oh, he's going to write us a novel. He is going to write us a novel. I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I set my coffee and the computer finally dings. Joseph. I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly a manner as I would have liked. Oh, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu, yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. I love Damien. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda. It tickles me every time I see my character. Amanda pops out of her room. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. You okay, kid? Hey, are you alright? Oh,
Fine.
Yeah, totally. I'm cool. Oh. At least I won't die. Oh, honey. You know what? We'll just all end this. I'm so sorry about your plant. I can buy you a new one if you want. A real one this time. That's sweet, but I rescued that plant. Now it's I know it's fake. She clenches her fist with determination. I'm still gonna love it no matter what. Is this what being a parent is like? Yes. It's exactly like finding out your plant was a fake the whole time. Yes, sweetie, make sure it gets into a good college. And that broke the ice a little bit. Let's, I'm here if you want to talk. But seriously, you know you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, that's why I'm sharing my succulent woes with you. Okay, just remember it's okay to be sad. And also remember that I love you very much. We're a good dad. And I only want what's best for you. Alright, jeez, don't make me cry again. Can you help me with something?
Ugh.
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Ew. No. Can you interpret this for me?
Eh?
I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. Oh, Joseph. That's not even a little bit NetSpeak. Decided what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. I'm kind of torn between reading all the lines and doing the voices, and not reading all the lines and doing the voices. I like doing voices, but I don't know if it's too much. So if anybody's watching this, feel free to make an opinion. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What?
Yeah.
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know they were messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land.
Huh.
Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about back to me, aren't you?
Huh.
Like the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. To be honest, the movie is better than actually reading it. I mean... And Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, just so you guys know, is a really wonderful book. I enjoy it greatly. Great. So what do I say to Damien?
Yeah.
I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards.
Hey.
Joseph. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. Make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. This is like my goal in life, is to have like the creepy weird house that everybody thinks is haunted. With gargoyles. That's a couple gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps in the foyer, turning the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. I also need oil portraits of dead relatives. As I'm admiring them, the door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Joseph, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. Just once, I want to greet somebody coming into my house at the top of a flight of stairs holding a candle holder and swirling my cape dramatically. I might be a little extra myself. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked?
Oh.
I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the patio parlor again for some reason. This is one of the older homes of the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I've been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian area? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. I want to marry you just for the library. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room, and so he should be. Holy crap. So, let's look at the butterflies, because that's a boss-ass collection right there. Or we could look at a book. Which do I like better? Let's look at the butterflies. I look up to the glass display of pen bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Also, I got some hearts from Damien, so cool. Nice bugs.
Hmm.
I penned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. You want to pen me? I'm concerned I would stick the pen right through my finger. Ah, the penner's gamut. Is that a thing? No. No. Pick up a book. You know, Joseph, in the Victorian era there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth to a life of crime and cause too much of a distraction from work or school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Oh, could be bad. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. The fuck?
Oh my.
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. You bound Naruto fanfiction? Damien, I'm disappointed. I was expecting Castlevania fanfiction. That's a rare book from my private collection. Okay. I look to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. The showcase is a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups. With his daughters on his back. Yes, Craig and I are not compatible. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Fucking show off. Damn.
Oh.
Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly at a full-length windows? I'm wondering about his statistics here. Wait, really?
Oh.
No. But Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room where his finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
How delightful.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. Okay. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Okay, so we want to make a good impression, so obviously he's very proud of the house. Oh, he really liked that. Seems you've really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. How come? It's awesome! Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers from my place, and look what you've done. I'm kind of jealous.
Oh.
That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Ha! Did you guys see a marching band? Oh my god, stop. I'm afraid I don't understand. I got the reference. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very, very terrible things about the Victorian era, and try to live life that strictly to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. Yeah, they were pretty. The accoutrement and the aesthetic are nice, but yeah, a lot of the culture is. Well, the culture would certainly frown on us guys getting together for afternoon tea. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Like Oscar Wilde went to prison for that. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. It's a fancy way of saying it's okay to like problematic things. Tell me, Joseph, do you have any hobbies? Oh, man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about stuff. I mean, I don't know. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Oh. Well, here we go. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Well, let's see what we got. Quick, sounds sophisticated. Soap making is creative. Juggling might be better. Let's do soap making, because soap making is pretty cool. Soap is an important advancement in modern society, getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes, which I guess show that we should leave it to the professionals. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches, and I don't think I impressed him much.
Oh!
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Holy shit. Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in a beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it and butterflies flit lazily through the air. I want to marry him just for the library and the garden. God damn. Like my garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. Yeah, there's a whole language if you care to research on Victorian flower language. Actually kind of cool. You can actually make a bouquet a beautiful bouquet of flowers that basically sends a message, fuck you. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal or romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferium, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? I want to say orange tiger lilies were, like, not revenge, but I think they were, jealousy. Revenge is the closest I got.
Huh.
Orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? I'm going to go with a personal favorite. I love snapdragons. Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. Yeah. Snapdragons also smell really nice, and I've never seen a perfume based on them. It's a very subtle scent, though, so I suppose that's why. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. It's, that's the Alfred Hitchcock tune, but more properly, I think it's something about the Dance of the Marionettes or something like that. Oh, Joseph, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulled his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Can't have a rotary phone in your pocket, dummy. Go for it.
Oh.
Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Plants pass away for personal reasons all the time. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle. Well, we just fucked up.
Fix that guard.
Oh shit. Okay, so this is a... Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Okay, so I'm trying to move things, and it's not moving. Crap. Okay, so I'm like clicking on these things and they're not, Come on! Why? I'm trying, I really am. I'm trying. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Why is this happening?
Out of time.
Crap. Okay, so, that was a glitch of some sort. I could not click on the gargoyle pieces. I hope Damien doesn't kill me.
Ah!
My sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so...
Ah!
Joseph, did you break my gargoyle? I'm so sorry. I tried to fix it. All I did was lean on it.
What?
Just had it installed last week. Oh, no matter. I suppose it will give me a chance to work on my masonry skills. Damn it. Now, if you excuse me, I'm afraid I must take my leave. That's no problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? No, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Dad's got to stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. I'm so mad that I couldn't fix the gargoyle. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Okay, so I paused it for a second there to see if I could figure out anything about that gargoyle glitch. It probably takes some more tinkering around. So, I don't feel like doing it right now. So, Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo, as I said. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. That implies that this is a frequent occurrence. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I follow into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us to a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led to the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. And we're suddenly in Silent Hill. Find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around at the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
Ha!
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you to see what would happen. You tried to cask of Amontillado him? You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. He totally is trying to cask of Amontillado him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest? Yes, he, specifically did that. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's cask of Amontillado? Oh, for fuck's sake. The classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with a promise of wine of a fine vintage, and buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. True, true. So, wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I had lied about wine. Yeah, that's why you chain the victim up first. And you're cackling maniacally. Maniacally. You were cackling maniacally. That's what tipped me off. Ernest. 20 minutes? Dad.
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? No, of course he didn't. I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie. Cask of Amontillado movie?
What?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. It's creative. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You're both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. Teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Wow. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts up his hood and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too.
Huh.
Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want to own your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Yeah, Damien's a good guy. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
Oh.
There is that, yes. Maybe you can fix the gargoyle that I wasn't able to fix. Let's go with the... Because probably going through a phase is bullshit, and we all know it. This kind of thing happen a lot. It's kind of intrusive. But Damien was a pretty cool dude, so we're going to go with that. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon?
Oh.
It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Huh.
Come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. A couple on-screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both their heads touching the low ceiling. Wife, I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. Ugh. Husband, but honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. Oh my god. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Yeah, fuck you, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to school and pick up Lucian since he lured Ernest down to the cellar with a promise of a fine vintage and tried to brick him up into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Yes, Joseph. Yes, they have. Lucian live-streamed the entire thing. That's also hilarious. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. Me too. Me too, Amanda. You know what? Me too. Date complete.
That was the jammiest bits of jam. I'm not quite sure what that one means. I read it in an article once about the Victorian era.
Well, we got a rank A. Probably didn't get rank S because we didn't fix the fucking gargoyle. I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles. I hear a mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! Take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. And, she yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? Horn Institute. So I'm taking that as a Twin Peaks joke, whether it was meant to be or not. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. That is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't... I got in! Awesome. Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter inside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Yes!
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, whatever you want.
We got this.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil wrap burritos from a nearby food truck. Really? You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Alright!
The dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? They got all the professional photo editing software for free? It's kind of awesome. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. Thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. Then we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about how our new foreign exchange student had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Hey!
Ooh, they let you have the animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. If I had to forge one, I could get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Depends on how big the snake is. Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. Uh-oh. So, you know how I had that talk with Mr. Vega? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No? I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park on these last 3 months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aw. Eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I just... Very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. Too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Aww.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Well. I got a heart for Damien. And I got a message. Hey, Joseph, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send an invite your way. Sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. So... next time we'll lose that money, but I think this is a good stopping point. We've had a good date with Damien, and we had a good moment with our daughter, and yeah. So this is Eldritch Mortician. I hope you enjoyed this foray into the dad dating simulator that is Dream Daddy. And next time we will date some more dads. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.